staff here says that they are going to evaluate what they've done. They're also going to evaluate how staff is feeling. Of course, they also have to cope with the trauma of seeing people come in injured like they did this morning. So they're encouraging those folks to seek peer-to-peer counseling or peer-to-peer support. They're going to be checking with their staff to make sure that they're also okay in the process in the days and months after this tragedy. But for now, live at Miami Valley Hospital, Judith Hasana, 2 News, working for you.
Terrorizing America.
Judith, one of the things I know they spoke about in the press conference is how well rehearsed they are for something like this. How important was that in their response? Everybody knew exactly what to do in this scenario.
They shooters to sacrifice their life for their white supremacy cause. You got to realize that that's what's going on here. Every time we trying to get some footage, and I'm not just talking about so-called African Americans and African Mexicans. It's the fact that they're trying to create a facade to put fear in all of us to the point where we don't want nothing to do with America, so America will be forced to make laws to send us away, as well as ban guns where it really be harder to really disarm society.
People who might be discovering injuries later on. We've heard something called the second wave that sometimes happens when it comes to injuries in these types of situations.
All these mass shooting killers. But the police want to kill niggas and do all this extra shit, but the mass shooting killers is white. And every one of these white fucking sorry wimpy ass white boys, every time they fucking do a crime, they go arrest them so smooth and so easy. They don't have no type of aggression towards them or nothing like that. It's like, yeah, you did your job, that's a good idea. But just not handling them bad is just the message is saying that you did a good job. You know?
Definitely, if you feel like you need to be looked at, try to
now,
say that rather than
we still have this situation where everyone talking about dealing with the situation with Trump. Trump indeed is allowing these white supremacists to feel good about themselves. You niggas have to understand that these white supremacists is not finna be playing because they losing. And they think that
we heard gunshots as 27 people have been treated.
You have more and more white kids walking up in restaurants and different places and shit. And you church members, watch out. Y'all better get some armed people at them doors and all the mosques because it ain't no limitation to where they gonna come. The majority of the time it's gonna be places like this. Look at all those shoes.
Still remain 3 are in serious condition.
Shout out to damn Mexican people. But you know, I know some of my people say, well, that's been happening to us for a while. Yeah, that's true.
The numbers are almost remarkable.
But regardless of how we look at it, it's wrong. No matter how you look at it, and we have a sick society that would not suppress the laws. I mean, that would not execute laws that would eliminate these type of activities going on. Now, some black people.
Twice this morning. Also happening at 1 o'clock.
Some black people may say. Some black people may say.
Vigils planned for today.
Well,
this one is starting in just 2
that's
minutes.
What they get. No, I'm not gonna say that. I don't think nobody should deserve that type of treatment, other than get your papers right, bam, 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 and you come back.
Together for the first time, really, since this tragedy.
But the thing is that everyone that have racism against us as a people, indigenous, aboriginal, or what you call African Americans, we're gonna suffer these fates. You're gonna see how this beast work. You're gonna have your complaints the same way we have, because y'all talking about we complain and we're crying and all this stuff, but now it's starting to happen to others. It's starting to happen to Muslims. It's starting to happen to Christians. It's starting to happen to Mexicans. It's starting to happen to everybody.
Things like that, just to make sure people were comfortable and comforted.
We got the ICE raises out here. The ICE raids, you know what I'm saying? Raid people, the Mexicans are shook. Now, see, the thing is that when you want to hate another people for the site of trying to team up with white supremacy, this is what you get. Okay? And I'm not saying this is what I'm saying that I want this to happen, but no, these are the type of things we get, because this ain't nothing I can say that will. It ain't no good way I can say this, because we as black people in America, we've been dealing with this shit for eons, and all your people, all the people that's becoming victims of this setback and just watch. Don't expect us African Americans, so-called African Americans, to stand up and protect you from something that we already been fighting before your ass start to getting got, because a lot of you immigrants done teamed up with white supremacy.
Really just want to make sure everybody.
And now white supremacy showing you like, look, you may be trying to do it, but you know what? You ain't no different than the niggers that we hate here. Straight up. And I ain't talking about just black people. It's only us here. We got our own motherfucking agenda to focus on. All this caping for other races, that's their deal. We just had to start getting organizing ourselves and securing ourselves legally with organized mind people, militarized, organized mind black people. So all you brothers that's ex-military vets and so on and so forth, y'all need to step out the woodworks and start saying how we can do this community. All the gang members, y'all sitting there on this stupid shit still warring over some shit that you don't even know what it's still, they ain't even worth warring over even if you did know it.
Back to you guys at the desk. All right, thank you, Jason.
We boarding ourselves and we killing ourselves off. They won't fucking color up out of here. This is the thing. They trying to get what it is. We're browning that we browning their race. Okay, and then they're not being reborn. They're killing off more of their own as well as not being reborn. So they're dying off. So the only way they can survive is get many as niggas they can out of here. Get many as Mexicans they can out of here. You know what I'm saying? Their whole agenda is that genocide with the food, the water, everything. All this stuff is all illustrated and systematic. And the same people that's on TV talking about we need to fight racism is the same ones that support racism on another level that's not the one that we're focusing on right now. Because if we put them in office, Bernie and all these different fucking Dixiecrats and Democrats, we put them back in office. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about me speaking the King's language, because I don't give a fuck about the King's language. Okay, for one. So don't tell me about proper English, proper etiquette. I don't give a fuck about that. You think that white boy gave a fuck about anybody when he walked in there with that AR-15 or the AKs they be using, coming up in there, shooting people down? And y'all want to talk about brothers talking reckless or brothers talking too controversial and stuff like that. But yeah, you got this news continue all day long, but y'all want to call us crazy because we're seeing this war on our people. And Donald Trump ain't caring because he ain't trying to set up no laws to kill off these white supremacists. Is knowing they losing power, so they going around trying to make a name for themselves. People say, those white motherfuckers crazy. Fuck them. These motherfuckers always been sick in the head. They displaying the natural actions of racist whites in America. And a lot of whites ain't standing up saying anything about it. They ain't getting in their own middle class or they rich communities. Y'all ain't getting up saying nothing. Y'all just sitting there watching them. Get them Mexicans. Kill them niggas. The less, the better for us. That's basically what they're dealing with.
Was quite brazen in the fact that
and they're gonna come to a point that
he was out amongst the
white folks can't say shit because 80-some% of the people that murder or kill them is they own. Your own people, the own people here in this country that y'all stole and hating on immigrants. I'm not hating on immigrants because they're immigrants. I'm hating the fact that these immigrants have come here and team up with white supremacy and opt out the builders of this country that have been fighting this country and fighting for laws and rights that benefit all of them. But yet the black man, the black woman is out of all this stuff. When they say on the news, they be saying, immigrants and all that stuff, but they never say blacks or they never say African Americans. They always gonna say something else or minorities. What other minorities got? I don't see Asians getting shot down. I don't see motherfuckers walking in there shooting Asians. I don't see niggas walking up in there shooting them Arabs and all in that different stuff like that. I don't see too much of that. Okay? One thing Mexicans got to understand that even though you lost in your brain and you don't know the true history of yourself because you've been manipulated in school to think you better than somebody, but yet you come from the descendants of so-called niggas, but you don't want to accept that fact. You want to claim your so-called fake Spanish heritage. And I'm not disrespecting you. I'm just telling you because it's no different than a black man saying he's a Muslim or a Christian or he's a Englishman because he speaks English. We done took our language, been took. Your language been took because that Spanish is not your original language. Same way with us here. So understand that we all been colonized in different ways. You just been given a little favor just to come over here to be a laborer. Now they don't need y'all no more, just as well as they know we ain't gonna do what they totally want us to do. But we got too many. Black people in America got too many rebuttals for white people. And white people feel so guilty about us displaying that. Along now, message, you gotta think, y'all gotta stand up and start doing it. You gotta hold your own nuts. Okay, this is nothing new to black people. We've been getting shot and bombed in churches and all that shit way back in the 30s, all the way to the 30s, all the way to now, man. Period. We've been terrorized by the same group ever since then, ever since they came here. Okay, and I ain't talking about just slavery. I'm talking about before 1492. We've been getting terrorized by these motherfuckers ever since. Befriending them. Because they smiling at you and pretending and learning your ways just to find ways to undermine the ways that y'all already started just so they can make shit all to construct power for themselves. All the killers in America, mass killers and serial killers, is all white people. But yet y'all all is convinced by these medias to think that people such as us is the one you supposed to hate on. But we ain't nothing but the garbage can of y'all guilt. You get what I'm saying? Y'all want to, I ain't going to look at what we doing. It's the niggers. It's the niggers. Oh, it's the Mexicans. It's the Muslims. This is what white people do. This is what crackers, racists do. This ain't nothing new to us in the black communities. Okay? Let alone the way back then, the earlier Latino community, the Mexican communities. I don't know why y'all sitting here believing next to that these motherfuckers your friends. And then you have the nerve to hate brothers, black people in America. Okay? Think about that. Y'all believe in God and all that. Why is this happening to y'all now? Because you got to understand that you've been on the wrong side of the racing track all day. Side of the track, wrong side of the track all the time. You was behind enemy. You was behind enemy lines. You was with them. You was the allies, going in the communities, killing black people, trying to get them out for people. You motherfuckers done lost y'all motherfucking mind. And now, the white people done lost their mind towards you too now. It ain't nothing to us. We used to that. We already know that they just gonna go down there and mess with old low-hanging fruit, brother walking to the store, brother getting pulled over. They're not finna come to the hood. They're not gonna come to the hood. You don't see them killing no main gang members. You don't see them doing that. You don't see they coming out there doing that. You don't see them doing that. But in a way, you gotta understand why they not doing that too. Okay, it's a repercussion if they do it. But the thing is, they look at it like this. If you're a chess player, you be like, why assault and deal with the black gang members and Mexican gang members when they're already doing the job for us? So let's go, we'll do it on some other rip. We'll let them handle the ones in the community that'll be the hardest motherfuckers for us to deal with. We won't really be able to win that war.
A lot of people
y'all don't think military wise, y'all thinking of simplicity ass shit. Keep being selfish, other races. Keep being selfish, immigrants. Keep thinking that it's all about you and that you don't have nobody to give homage to. Keep acting like that. This gonna happen over. It's not gonna stop. I don't care what president we get in office. It can be a Democrat. He gonna do that same thing in another fashion. What do I mean by this? What is the solution? It's common sense. I don't have to say nothing. White folks will stand right there with you like they down with that shit, but when it comes to them having to go, it ain't gonna work. It's gonna be such a small few, it ain't gonna benefit. I mean, they can stand all day. Anybody can stand up there. That's wrong. That's wrong. But yet, it didn't interrupt our white privilege, so that's all that matters to me. You know, we have to look at things on those levels. 10 dead, including shooter after overnight attack. 27 hospitalized. 15 released.
In the Oregon district. That
and y'all hate niggas. And y'all saying that we the violence. Y'all the ones that want to clench on your purses and hold your purses. Do you know the majority of all the white women in purses that got snatched from them was majority of white people? 80% white people was the ones who snatched their purses. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at those statistics. Why y'all keep hating on us? We sitting here trying to deal with this shit, but at the same time, the way this society is going, we're going to be in a civil unrest in this whole country soon. And that's what they want. And I believe in so many ways that's what we need. We need to cleanse ourselves of the warriors and cleanse ourselves of the weak. And that ain't talking like Donald Trump. I'm talking about amongst my people. and other people, because there's too many people that's with what's going on with America and don't want to disrupt it. So long as you say it's okay in America, we're going to change it through their wicked laws that they already created to be able to come with something else. Once they do pass something, they got something else to intercept that. We're never going to get that long as we deal with white supremacy. White supremacy, long as that is in power in this country, we're going to continue to suffer. We're going to continue to go through these atrocities that's going on right now, along with they mass shooters that they already got on deck. As soon as this go down, watch another 2 weeks or so, it's going to be another one doing it. They all lined up. Your turn. All right, you over in California. Oh, you over here in Texas. Oh, you over here in Florida. Oh, you over here in Miami. Chicago. Oh, you over here in South Carolina. Oh, you over here. They got them all over here ready to do it. As soon as you notice that everybody get a solo shit and they look like, the world ain't, it's starting to trip and they try to come together for conclusions, and you got these punk ass fucking nigger lover whites that want to try to stand against the white supremacy, stand against the racism. Oh, we got to show these motherfuckers who we are. So whoop-de-whoop numbers, something, whatever codes they use, they say that shit. Period. That's why it's kind of crazy why I really don't really go to too many like restaurants or stuff like that. It's crazy because you don't know these motherfuckers are psychic. They psychic. I mean, they sick. They so gone. Racism is the religion. White supremacy is a religion. Just as you so-called will ride for your religion, despite you knowing it's real or true or not, or don't know all about it, you would do or die for it because you believe in your heart that it's the truth. So this is what's going on. Understand that white supremacy is a religion. And some people don't look at it like that. Oh, it's just individuals. No, it's a fucking religion. It's just like how religions done killed up mass people, done killed more. You know, I'm going to give an example. I was watching this movie called Season of the Witch, and Nicolas Cage was in it. Oh, it was so much stuff. Man, when you wear and you enlighten on a lot of lines, you will see a lot of their head and stuff in there. One thing about it, they were so into killing this witch. Maybe I come to find out she wasn't a witch. She was something other than a witch. Big, small, powerful, a demon or some shit. But she caused a plague amongst them. And they was all suffering from all these plagues and stuff like that. And every time they came to the witch would say, oh, you want to talk about the house of God and all that? When all religions all around the world has killed up more people than all the plagues and diseases and everything of the planet put together. You religious people did it. Then Nicolas Cage had an issue with that his damn self. I didn't come to kill kids and women, but you still killing people behind fake ass religion. This is what the fucking witch is saying. You know what I'm saying? You want to talk about this and do that, then they come up with some concept. Well, you got to do this spell and this certain thing. You got to banish these demons. See, the thing is, a lot of this knowledge that we consider voodoo or consider don't work, it ain't even religion. It ain't even nothing. They just incorporate it in there. Why do the so-called popes and all these little religious secret societies have all these special spells and rituals and shit that they do? Where do they get all that information from to be able to do all that shit? Because these entities that they dealing with, the ones that they was dealing with in this movie, was basically coming to plague rid the world of these type of people. Because this is what people don't understand, how poisonous religion is, how murderous religion is. Y'all can be saying, I'm not violent, but your religion existed because it has killed millions upon millions of people to exist and sit in your lap, and you believe that that's the word of God. Quran or fucking Bible. It doesn't fucking matter.
City of Dayton, Montgomery County.
Many of y'all believe that the religion is not the cause. No, it is. Because people believe in things in a religious mind state or a religious fashion. And white supremacy is one of those. Many of us think that white supremacy can be picked apart by using the laws that white supremacists put out there. Okay, these laws that we dealing with won't have to be new laws that the societies that came to conclude. Every time society get, as Malcolm said, politically mature. Okay, that's when they start sending these cats in to stagnate people. Oh shit! Oh whoa. Okay, we can't just blame it on Donald Trump because Donald Trump ain't doing nothing but using the shit that was already here ever since every other president been here. This shit been going on before Donald Trump. I don't know why everybody keeps trying to put the attention on them. We got to go back. All these motherfuckers is doing white supremacy in some fashion or order. Yours is going to shoot people, mass shooting. Yours to get into politics and make sure that niggas and colors and that white supremacy still stands. This is they work. This is politics. This is how politics work. And you niggas are still talking about vote. It ain't nothing to vote for. We don't have nobody with a black agenda to go up in there to force policies into the White House and work for us as indigenous aborigines or African American, whatever you want to call us. I'm just say blacks, so we all can relate to that. They all go in there, whether they black, white, Mexican, whatever, and all go in there, and niggas in America don't get shit because they not the ones we made. We talking about people in our society that we just took from the grassroots and we just put money behind because we're not putting money into these politics. So that's one reason why we really can't get too many things passed or done. We too busy begging, but we ain't really willing to pay for a politician that supports our agenda, that supports our that supports our approaches, that basically a politician that's going to go up in there. What we would say a politician is basically a lawyer for society to talk to the court.
Thank you, Mayor. First thing.
Yes, we need to pay for our own politicians. And I ain't talking about one that Obama just came out of nowhere. I didn't know that motherfucker until then. They got all of them tucked in the cut for that. Just watch. Look how they doing it. The minute we start saying we ain't finna do this for that and that, they start bringing all the coons out. Oh, we don't need reparations. All these immigrants and shit. All these motherfuckers on TV is actors. Even the motherfuckers that's talking after the police came there and after the people killed, they all in there. They certain shit that they can't say. We'll never get the truth in America until America have to have a reset button. I mean, no Declaration of Independence, all that old, outdated slavery, mental, white trash, racist ass type of policies that they expressed it way back in those times, 1865 and all that shit. All these policies got to change. I'm not saying that we can't use some of them that will benefit everyone equally, but the thing is that these things have to be policies that be expressed, that if they're not executed according to law, these things, the people that supposed to be the law holders, the ones who supposed to execute the law, will be punished because these, I mean, it's just crazy, you know? And then you can't even convict the police. You're giving the police too much power and they going too far with it. They walking up on any and everybody making I don't like her. I don't like him. I'm going to go over there because I want to kill him. You can just go over there and just make up an excuse to try to do somebody or get a brother out of hand and just want to. When the brothers getting arrested for getting pulled over for a traffic violation, so I'm finna arrest you for that. Why you want me to turn around and put on handcuffs when you pulled me over for a traffic violation?
White female 22.
You know what I'm saying? But we don't see that. And we still allow these police departments to continue to just non-check backgrounds. It's just like a motherfucker with hella felonies going around buying guns and shit, but you ain't looking up the background. All these motherfuckers. If you have a state of expression, people talk about, well, the white supremacy. No, you don't see black police running around killing black people. Why is that? Huh? Why the black cops ain't doing it? I don't see too many black cops shooting anybody, really. It seems that we are better cops, even though all of them ain't shit, because they all got us oath of silence or oath of silence. So anybody work for a crooked regime. It's just like, okay, man, I deal with the gang members and all this old type of shit. I'm a gang member, but I'm not really doing what they doing. But I'm a member. I'm not finna trust you because you just one of the same, and then your mentality is the same. You haven't expressed nothing different. We should have been fixed this, but you know, this is for all you whites that say you ain't racist. This is what we talk about when you saying you ain't racist. You allow this to still be here today. You didn't fight it way back then. You didn't start fighting as soon as you got 18 years old and you seeing all the shit was going on. It was shit going on when you was young. But y'all didn't get together to fight that. So that means you support the white supremacy. Then you want to sit around and tell blacks or whoever's marching or doing what the little things they can do at that given time that they're crying, they're begging. How are we gonna fucking cry when you fools coming over here stealing people's identity, stolen people's land, telling the people that's basically descendants connected to this land that they're not welcome in this land? And I'm not talking about all immigrants.
Past 2 months ago, we learned as a community.
And then we got to hear these fucking crackers get up here and try to be sympathetic about something that in the back of their mind they glad that happened. That put fear in them niggers and them fucking burrito Mexicans. You know, they don't give a fuck about y'all. Period. And don't say that niggas don't neither, because we try to be friend and be cool with you motherfuckers, but you always find a way, just like the cracker, because you got that Spaniard shit in you, always cross a nigga. Y'all envy-hearted, jealous motherfuckers.
The main thing about our community is
just as wicked as them motherfuckers. So now you have to have a dose of your own medicine. As long as you motherfuckers is playing, and I put that in the universe, and sisters, as long as these fucking immigrants and immigrant whites and everybody that came and stole our land from here to Africa to every melanated country on this planet that's been dominated and manipulated and colonized by these white demons, you do the metaphysical things necessary to get rid of them. Because we are here ready to work. People say, how black people gonna work? Hey, we're dealing peacefully. We still being too peaceful with our motherfucking executions, our fucking nationwide executions in front of people. We're being hung on TV like they was hanging us back in the 60s. They hanging us. They just ain't using nooses. You know what I'm saying? It's
as I said earlier,
injustice and murder is the same thing, no matter how you kill a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They killing us physically with the food, the water. They kill us in the street being unarmed and pretending that they don't got no skills, or they don't got no skills to determine what's a gun and not a gun, because they want to continue to hire these coward ass fucking white boys that was punks all through high school and everything, and fucking lightweight bullies and shit and all that shit, and had this hateful shit about them because their parents the same way, because you get it from the parents. So don't try to make it seem like they just found that out of school. They get it from the parents. This is generational shit that you white folks done allowed to exist, because you taught your kids to be that same way. They're killing us in so many ways. It's so many different ways they're killing us. They're killing us mentally with the educations and the lies that they be telling society, as well as these books. These are so many ways they castrating us, okay? To the point they're going to forcing these white supremacists doing these things to get them to force laws to make it hard for black people to have guns, okay? Be able to rent guns, so to skip it, we ain't going to let them have nothing. We're going to give them so little guns that they can't even fight us with. California, you get caught with a fucking gun with a clip, your ass is through. You got to have a stagecoach out there if they catch you, and you still going to get time for that, meaning a revolver, motherfucker. You got to have a revolver, but you not going to get smacked. Anything with a magazine is what they doing. They keep making more. See, these is all chess moves. We got to remember that all these motherfuckers are actors. I don't give a fuck. Bernie Sanders, all of them. I don't give a fuck how good they try to say nigga, but Donald Trump say that shit. He say good shit to niggas, but he ain't putting up no policies that's going to protect us. He ain't saying we're going to stop white supremacy by doing this. We're going to stop all forms of racism by putting a law that anybody flex any forms of racism is 3 to 5 years in prison, minimum mandatory sentences. For the state of racism, you got to kill racism. You got to choke it. But they don't want to let it go, because when you take away this racism, people going to start automatically not dealing with white folks, because y'all ran this country to the ground ever since y'all been here. And we ain't talking about because we got builders and shit and all the shit that y'all done manipulated slaves and put slaves in the positions to do this shit for you and all this type of stuff. We ain't talking about that. We talking about this country, period. This country would have been, it wouldn't have been that good if we never came. And no, you don't know what this country would have been. We know it wouldn't have been this. A country that can go and kick it and see 45 men and women and children get hung right in their face, and they all having barbecues watching that. What kind of people can do that, and it hurts y'all so bad to hear how wicked your people is, and that you are of those people.
a general idea of
That's
that
what's
and
so
what-
crazy about it. White guilt. This is what's hurting y'all. White guilt. And what's gonna happen is that this it's turning around to bite y'all. Let alone it's already killing y'all. Okay. So the thing is that for a person that want to continue to bring white supremacy as some kind of supreme order, you can't even keep anything. Everywhere you went, white supremacy, you just cause havoc, mayhem, and chaos, and you just cause problems. But you manage some kind of way to turn those problems to everybody all around the world and say it's the niggers. I mean, you can go to Russia, niggers. Look what just happened. Tariq Nasheed went over to UK, niggers. You know what I'm saying? This is what you have created. This is your creation that's starting to plague back on you and backfire. And soon, very soon, societies all around the planet, all melanated societies that you say ain't shit, that you are superior over, are coming to the conclusions of what to do with y'all in general. White supremacy was born to die. Anything unnatural you express will eventually have its ending. Because everything in nature has an everlasting effect. It can be altered by someone who want to alter it to make it unnatural. And when you make it unnatural, it morphs into so many different things where it don't even work the same anymore. To the point where once it weakens itself, nature's starting to come back to take it over. It's just like with all the little things that we build around here on the land. We tear down all these trees and weeds just to build this big, gigantic society. All right, nature said, okay, all right, cool. You know, keep it cool. I'll stay away. As soon as motherfuckers stop tilling, nature just overtakes it. To the point where you probably don't even know it was there. You get what I'm saying? So this is kind of how white supremacy is dying, along with their race. Really, so many people don't really have to really worry about trying to war with them because they're not being reborn. They're not. They're soulless beings, so they're not reincarnating. Nature is opting them out of the system, and they're mad at melanated people because the sun favors us. Nature favors us, despite them killing us and all that. This is all scientific and mathematics. I'm speaking, brothers and sisters.
Absolutely. We're always
they're ice people. They're against nature. They can go kill up mass things of people and don't have no form of contrite about it.
And like I said this morning,
and people say, what about when blacks are killing each other and blacks doing that? Well, the only reason why we doing that shit now is because they psychologically made us like them into savages. Okay? Brainless savages that want you to respect them for his weaponry or respect him for his savagery.
Speculating at this point would be premature.
I'm looking at this shit. It's sad that
I won't address that.
We ain't coming up with lobbying together.
We said earlier that
black people
and
setting us up our own protection military army. Our own liberating army. You said we ain't gonna do it. The liberating army ain't so much so to say, oh, we finna go attack them. No. We talking about having them already lined up on defense on all levels. Okay. Period. And a lot of brothers, I know it's only a few brothers that the cowards, our black coward brothers outnumber us 8-1. So it's hard for us to really get it together. We got more sisters ready to put their lives on the line than all the coward brothers that want to sit there and fight each other over gangs and red rags and bullshit. Blue rags and bullshit. Gangster disciples, all that bullshit.
I know how much you guys love.
It means something to you, but it don't mean nothing to your children in the future. It means something to you, but it don't mean nothing to that little girl you got sitting in the house with your ignorant ass. It means something so much to you, but it don't mean nothing to your little son that's sitting over there. It means something to you, but it don't mean nothing to any one of your children's future to have to sit here and go through this shit again on a level where they really can't even do nothing about it because we ain't ready to do nothing about it.
At 1:07 this morning, and Dayton police saying that at 4 o'clock, they will hold
weakest niggas on the planet, man. I'm sorry. It is what it is, man.
Discuss things like motive, and
don't say to ask one motherfucker what he can do, because some of you motherfuckers are so fucking boots and y'all try to find excuses to try to justify shit. What you doing? My neck on the line. Motherfuckers knock on my door and I have to talk about it. I ain't finna sorry. What you talking about? I deal with that shit, but there ain't nothing you have to deal with. I don't have to share those things with you. Okay? Getting channels and shit taken down. That's what we dealing with. You motherfuckers sitting around here doing all this fucking super hyper ass shit, and then you got the women that's so lost in the stupid shit. You get with them and then you wonder why you alone. Because you condone this shit. You condone gangbanging. You love that shit. You love that shit to be in your household. You love to see your little son become a gangbanger just to get assassinated when he get 15. You love that shit. But you cry about it at the same time.
First off, the governor.
It's a shame. We fucked up. We're sick.
It's readiness you never want to put in.
We're so fucking sick and don't even know it.
Readiness, as he mentioned, the assailant.
And don't want to accept the fact of truth. We don't want to learn nothing. We always want to argue and fight with our own when we trying to tell you something so you can be able to grow and evolve out of this shit as a whole, all of us. Y'all don't want to hear shit. You just want to have fun. You just want to go club. You just want to fuck. You just want to smoke and do drugs and drink and floss.
It's not the correct image.
This shit fucks with niggas that's passionate about this shit. It's like, it's crazy.
And I want to be clear that
it's like what Mao Zedong did, man. You know what I'm saying? All you niggas hooked on all that bullshit, that poison shit. If y'all don't change that shit in 2 years, I'm killing all of y'all. We gonna get with all the motherfuckers that want to do this shit right. Look that history up. Cause we're coming to that type of way. Cause too many of you niggas is lost in this shit. And it's too many of us to be sitting here letting these few become the terrorists in our community, knocking down our numbers every fucking hour. Every fucking minute, actually.
The integrity of this investigation is what's important right now for them.
Fuck ISIS. Fuck all the little fake terrorist groups that they already fucking acting in them groups anyway. We gotta worry about us. We gotta worry about the motherfucker. It's crazy. We gotta worry about going out in our community and worried about a nigga finna kill us. Even when it ain't for us, it could be for somebody else. But dumb motherfuckers want to run around and shoot at the motherfucker and then kill all the wrong people, shooting men, innocent grandfathers, and killing innocent kids. You niggas is fucked up. And anything happening, you motherfuckers, y'all deserve to die and go to jail for the rest of your life. Fuck freeing any of you fucking terrorists in our fucking community. Fuck you niggas. Fucking coward ass niggas. Your motherfucking women and kids is getting fucked up, and you gonna want to stand up for no cause that'll benefit your children in the future. You want to just show your children you some fucking stupid idiot. And then when he get grown and start trying to do the shit you do, when he's younger, you want to confront him about it. But you still represent the shit, though. What can you teach your kids as a man when you running around here killing your own over a fucking neighborhood or a fucking street or a color or ideology?
Actually toured the scene on 5th Street in the
what can you teach your kid that? You finna teach them the same thing. That's why 95% of niggas' kids are still out there. He's still gangbanging. Their kids out there, and you seeing your kids die right in your face. Because these same things that we're facing, along with this society facing, they don't want to take care. They don't want to really prosecute properly for their own fucking young whites running around here doing mass shooting. They don't want to chastise them properly for it.
Holding off right now and telling
We just gonna see what's wrong with the individual, what happened to him. Fuck what happened to him. He done took 20 lives and he ain't got nothing to say but die.
Asking the governor and the mayor about
period.
The issues connected to
and that's vice versa with our neighborhoods. We have to run that shit like a government, but a government that's justice, a government that's on just foundations, that's rock solid about their shit. I'm talking about us, real men. Us real warriors that can do stuff without a goddamn weapon and with a weapon. All this fake shit is becoming the fucking fad of being the real shit. And all you non-fighting ass niggas coming to, and women wonder why you don't keep your man long, because you got a coward don't even know how to use a gun, so any fucking fight he get into, his ass is gone for the rest of his life. Now you sitting in there, and he's sitting there for the rest of his life, you got to keep bringing your kids up there to this food. I know it's love, and you got to do that all too, and everything too. Yeah, true, but tough love has to be done. It has to be done. Niggas be like, oh, fuck that nigga, you trying to tell me no, nigga? You went out and done some stupid, dumb shit to your own. You killed your own. Now your ass doing life. Now you want motherfuckers to do life with you for playing that fucking terrorist games that you playing. We need to come from that. Women, you need to stop bigging that shit up. You need to start standing up yourself and have some morals and some fucking worth and value for yourself. Vice versa with the man as well. Stop judging motherfuckers what they look like and what they got. That don't mean they good. We sell ourselves short. It's like we got a whorish mentality when it comes to everything we do. I ain't gonna do that unless the money involved. I ain't gonna do nothing unless the money involved. You gotta do this shit because this is what your soul. If you can't feel what I'm saying, you hate this shit. You say, you just got a fucking tainted, fucking polluted soul. You can't relate because your soul's so fucking gone. You probably don't even have it. That's why you can't relate.
Deputy Chief Carper also told us in the last piece of information that
you can call on or whatever you want to call on all day long. That's irrelevant to what's going on right now. It's not a fixing tool. That's your personal so-called spirituality system. That's not fixing your society, though. Actually, it is the part of the corruption of your society. No, it is the corruption of your society. Because the invaders that came here is the motherfuckers that you fall up under their religion, you worshiping their religion right now. Don't give me that Hebrew Israelite, all that old shit y'all talking, all that. Fuck that shit. That shit is gone and over with. We either gonna fucking stand up and do what we need to do on all levels, or we gonna sit here and keep believing that we this fucking cursed people that supposed to be in this book and we some kind of blessed people and we supposed to do this shit. Indeed, we are a blessed people. All melanated people is blessed in more ways than others. And we hinder our blessings. We hinder our energy connections, focusing on these low-level entities type of way of living. You're not touching the cosmos with no Christianity. You're not touching the cosmos with no Islam. You're not touching no cosmos with none of that shit, because no matter how you look at it, that shit is so tainted and fucked up. No matter how you look at it and how you feel about it, it is not effective.
We even heard from an eyewitness within the last hour.
White supremacy has proven to you that your shit is bullshit. They are the religion that you represent. You're representing the white supremacy religion. You're representing the Arab supremacy religion. To have you lost and docile to be able to not fight so much for your legal by birthright human rights. Because he got laws in his book to say, no, you can't do this. Yeah. These are only reactions to the so unnatural things that's going on in our society, America, and in general, in the world. These are, see, nature have a way of fighting back. See, it's just like the love. Love don't like hate. Hate don't like love. You get what I'm saying? So if you love, can't claim when you throwing love, you have to have it in your heart as a person that loves to hate the things that's unjust and unnatural. If you can't find it in your heart to hate, you're a hypocrite. And you ain't nothing but wolves in sheep clothing of the hate. You have to fight hate, wrong, falsehood, fairy tales, fallacies. You have to fight all those things from all perspectives. I'm talking eating right. I'm talking the right spiritual system that you can connect to naturally. We got many melanated spiritual systems that we can connect to. Whether you from over here, over there, we can connect to any one of them. Because we have melanin in our skin. Yes, we may be different tribes, but at the same time, the spiritual systems, as long with the ancestors, know that you are a melanin being. You are capable of having this knowledge. You are capable of doing it. White folks tapping into shit and using it on us. The ones that they can tap into.
All right, well, I'm getting more right now. The
A lot of our fucking ancestors is working with the Europeans to do the shit that they doing to us because, you know, we think death is bad. It's bad in the physical sense, but in the metaphysical sense, it's not. It's life. Because we're still dealing in this hell right now. And y'all hate it. But y'all want to confront, y'all want to fight the devil that have all these different type of weapons with no weapon. You want to fight the devil with no weapon. You want to fight evil with no weapon. You want to fight physical injustices with no weapon. And I ain't talking about just talking. I'm talking about it's ways you can fight white supremacy without even having to talk to it. Having your own business for 5 years right now, and you've been supplying and supporting yourself, you fighting white supremacy because you are contributing to yourself. And don't tell me about, oh, they buying white products. It doesn't matter how you do it. It's a commerce world. Hey, I do it. I buy shit from motherfuckers. I don't have black suppliers that supply the stuff for the business and stuff I have to do. So in the meantime, I have to do what I got to do, and then I turn it on to other black people that buy and get things from me, from my businesses. You get what I'm saying? So I know I kind of got off the subject, but I'm finna get back on it real quick because, you know, I don't have no strip. I don't have no strip. I just go in and just let it be known and say what it is. Because I'm a human being. You know what I'm saying? And I have feelings, I have emotions, I have problems, I have a life just like everybody else. So I'm not going to sit up and pretend like some brothers thinking that you on some high meta pedestal because you telling them this information and you want to be worshipped. You don't have to worship me. I don't even got a lot of views. I don't care. I'm just doing it because it is what it is. I've been doing it all my life. Even when I'm on here, people around me going to get the business every time. Period. Y'all are not going to have no excuses when it's time for you to have to face your balance of judgment when it comes. You ain't going to have no excuses that you didn't know because it's going to be an angel on every corner. And some books say, you know, y'all think an angel is some kind of white, pure thing. It's high and all this. No, an angel is supposed to fight for what's right. And the angel will kill. The angel will maim. The angel will disrupt. The angel will be a disruptor. The angel will be all type of stuff that y'all against right now.
And he got quite emotional. And a couple of
that's what an angel will be against.
He was asked about the street being closed.
Period. And I'm just using angel, even though that's a European term, but I'm using that as an example.
And he's asking for privacy.
These guides or these spiritual guides and these spiritual warriors are right here. We right here speaking right there with y'all, breaking generational curses. And we don't want nothing. We don't want no money. Now, if we come together as a whole and start working together, then we know we have to continue to use finances, tools to protect us and raise better and create better societies within ourselves, as well as protecting our children's future, financial futures and shit. Because we're in a world today where we're in a capitalist world, so we have to understand that too. And we have to understand the fact, just like I'm saying, we have to understand about how racism, white supremacy works. And if you're not willing to understand how it works and understand that no religion is going to get you out of it, then you need to just stand out, get out the way, and let people, independent thinking, universal thinking brothers and sisters come together and do this. And y'all sit on the back burner because your religions ain't the key. Straight up. You can sit there and convince yourself all you want because y'all in there having fun, shopping in the church. That white boy come in that church and gun all y'all down in that church. And where was Jesus? And they gonna be like, well, that's just how it is. No, it ain't how it is. It's been how it is. They ain't never stopping. When they already know they can just come up there and just do that. They doing it in the synagogue. They going up in the Jew shit now. It's deep. Now I got these race soldiers. Now we got these mass white supremacists on standby in different states to cause a mass shootings. And these brothers is willing to sacrifice their life from it. Some of them like, I go to jail, and you know, some of them say, well, man, I don't think I go to jail when I do this. I'm gonna die in the process. Fuck this. You get what I'm saying? You got to think about those type of things. We're still dealing with all these motherfuckers. They got all this stuff on here. While we talking about this right now, Just turned on me, huh? We talking about this right now. It's going to be some more shootings in the next few days. No black votes, no black agenda, no black votes. Don't vote. Because every one of them ain't nothing but another headache to deal with from the last headache. It's all games. Politics is all games. If we're going to deal with politics, we may have to deal with them only on the local level amongst ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Local. But government, you'll be a skeleton waiting on the government to do something for you. We got terrorists, white supremacists, we got gang members, we got racist white presidents, racist white politicians. Ooh, boy, the odds are so stacked against us, boy. It's like everywhere we live, I'm fight this way. I can't be in my community because when I'm trying to build something, the fucking gangbangers just gonna come up and just mess it all up, as they always do. Because they want the community to stay fucked up like this. They want to really be the definition of what they display about us as a people on TV and media and so on and so forth. Y'all just being what they saying we are. And making all of us become victims of your actions. The people that these police are scared of and that they pulling over or that they stopping on the street, ain't no majority of them ain't even no gang members, but they treat them as if they were violent gang members, as if they may have this gun or there's something weapon for them. Y'all make it hard for us. Y'all make it hard for your community. Y'all make it hard for us to value ourselves as a people because you don't value yourselves. Going around offing and killing each other for the smallest and simplest shit. It's how coward of you. And don't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about because I was a leader of a fucking gang, so I don't know what the fuck you talking about. And I know what cowardism is. And by me looking on the outside, looking in, I seen all the stuff that was happening and to black folks and people and what was going on to us and how they was making the laws to make against us. I was watching all that happen while I was too busy trying to kill and hurt my own people over some fucking neighborhood that's getting annexed or neighborhood that's getting gentrified anyway. Mass shooting is going to continue. Racism, as long as it exists, even if it's white racism, Mexican racism, black racism, as long as these type of racisms exist, mainly the creator of them, white supremacy, as long as that exists, Mexicans, you're going to continue to deal with what you deal with, and we're going to continue to deal with what we're dealing with until we stand up and come to the conclusion that white supremacy is the world's biggest enemy, the world's enemy. We'll continue to suffer trying to work with that shit. Peace and blessings.